In this section of the Windows 11 course, we will see how to create or how to add a new user account. I have been using Tom Hanks as the user account. So this is the user ID which I have been using to log into this computer. If I click on the power button and if I click on lock, I have locked the computer and I need to enter the password. So I'll enter the password to unlock the computer. So now I have to create a user ID for my colleague or my family members. So basically, whenever you create a user account for your friends or for your family members, what will happen is the files and folders, whatever you have created, everything will be stored under a particular profile. This is the user account using which Tom Hanks was logging in. And for Tom Hanks user account, this is the profile, this is the folder which has been created. All his files and folders, it will be under this particular user profile. When you create a user account for your family members or for your friends, those people will not be able to access your personal files and folders. You are not going to give your user ID and your password to access the computer. So basically, you are going to create a new user account with new password for them to access your PC so that they will not able to see your personal files and folders. And there is a gotcha here. If they have the administrator right, then they will be able to access your personal files and folders. You need to ensure that you are not going to give administrator right for any of your family members or for your friends. I'll simply create the user account. I'll go to the start, then click on settings, then click on account. So it is start, settings, and then go to the account. Under account, I need to select other users. I will add account. It is asking you to enter email ID or phone number. Email ID is basically the Microsoft email ID, which is Outlook ID. I don't have Outlook ID, so I have to select I don't have the person's sign in information. I'll click on here. Basically, I'm creating a local account. It doesn't have Microsoft account, so I am creating a local account. And in this section also, I have to select add a user without Microsoft account. Now I will enter the username. So username is John and I will enter the password for John. And so we need to give some security questions answer. What is the first pet name? I'll say some name for this puppy. And what is the secret name? City, I'll say Delhi. And security question third, what is the first name of your oldest cousin? I'll say Chris. I'll create a name. I'll create a user account for John. And so this is the local account which we have created for John. Now I will log off Tom Hanks, sign out. And I have to select the user profile John here. I will select John and I will enter the password for John. Now John is able to log into your computer, but he will not be able to access your personal files and folders. This is for John specific user account. This is the profile what it is being created for John. So this will be the profile which will be created specific for John. John will not be able to see your personal files and folders under Tom Hanks user account. I'll select the privacy setting. I'll turn off all the settings and I'll click on next and I will accept. So now the John profile has been created. I'll open the file explorer and I'll go to the C drive. I'll open C drive. There should be a folder created for John, and we can see there is a folder which has been created for John, and this is the profile for John. John can access only his profile. If he tries to access Tom Hanks' profile, he will not be able to access. You don't have the permission to access this folder, and click continue to permanently get access to this folder. To access the files and folders of Tom Hanks, John need to enter the Tom Hanks password. Since John doesn't have the password for the Tom Hanks, he will not be able to access. Only the administrator can access all the files and folders. Now John has to simply say no and he had to go out of the Tom Hanks folder. So that's it for this video for creating the user account and accessing the profile. I'll see you in the next video.